What is rewarding for your dog while you're training them? So I talk a lot about focus and engagement and relationship with your dog, and I'm a big advocate for having a good relationship with your dog for you to get the most out of their training. Now, all of my dogs will work for food and for toys, and they both love their food and their toys. If we specifically look at the food rewards for this example, the food that I use to reward my dogs in the training sessions is actually nothing special. It's not anything high value. It is just their kibble that they would have in their bowl in the evening. So it's not something that's special to them that's going to make them really want to do something because they get that specific bit of food. The thing that I feel my dogs are actually working for is one of two things. One of them is that reward marker that is instilled in them, and the other thing is for the relationship that they have with me. I do a lot of training with my dogs. I spend a lot of time with my dogs. And when they get something right or when they are working really hard for me, I show them that I'm really pleased with them. I show them that I'm really enjoying the session with them. And it's that I feel that they are looking for more than the food reward. Because at the end of the day, they know that they're going to get exactly what I'm offering them here, these bits of kibble that I'm offering her here. She knows that in 20 minutes' time, she's going to get that food in a bowl, which she gets every single evening. So she knows she's going to get that every single night. That's been conditioned. She's 5 years old. For the last 5 years, every night she's had that bowl. And she knows she's going to get that regardless of what she does. So the motivation to actually do something and to do something this well and this motivated for something that she's going to get free every single night doesn't really make a great deal of sense. There's got to be something else that she is working for. And with all of my dogs, I really instill that reward marker with them, but that reward marker is still with their food. And in their basic training, their early training when they're puppies, yes, I do hand feed. So they are getting that food with that reward marker. So we're pairing it with something good. But as their training continues and they get older, then they do get fed from their bowl. So that reward marker, that serotonin hit they get from that reward marker becomes something more than the reward that they're getting afterwards. It becomes with that relationship that they know that they have. The communication between me and the dog has been correct. They know they've understood what I've wanted them to do. So they are happy and enjoying it because they are understanding what I want them to do, and we're enjoying that session together. And because we've got that relationship and that focus and engagement, she's also enjoying working with me. So as much as I'm enjoying this session, I enjoy dog training. My dogs also really enjoy dog training. And that's where the reward comes from. Now, another point that really emphasizes this is that she does actually, I reward my dogs when they get it wrong. So they're not just going to get rewarded when they do something correct. I'm also going to reward my dogs when they have tried to do something. And that reward always becomes a reset to start again into another exercise, or to start again to try that exercise again. So if they're getting rewarded for doing something wrong, however, they still learn how to do those things right, then that reward isn't what my dogs are working for. The relationship and that reward marker, that sound, that is what they're working for. That's where their endorphin hit or their serotonin hit comes from, is from that side of it rather than the reward. And this is why I really advocate for having a really good, strong relationship with your dog so that they actually enjoy working for you and with you rather than just working for that food. Because as soon as they're full up or they've had enough of that food, then they're not going to work as hard for you or with you. If they enjoy working with you and you have a really good relationship with your dog, then they're going to work until they're tired or they they need a break from actually working, but they're going to work with you for longer than just because they want that food. So building a strong relationship with your dog is one of the most important things to get the most out of your training, whether you're training for recreational purposes, for sports purposes, or for behavioural issues. The relationship you have is the fundamental thing, the most important thing that you need to work on before you can start anything else, so that you can get the most out of your training, so that your dog wants to work with you and to carry out the tasks you're asking them to do and get that enjoyment from understanding what you're asking them to do, understanding what you want them to do, and the enjoyment of when they do get it right. And you need to be really, really excited about when they do get it right, or when they're getting it right, so that they understand and they enjoy that training session together. Even if you are working on behavioural issues, we need to have that foundation of relationship there beforehand, so that they can enjoy that training session and you can enjoy that training session. If you want to find out more how you can develop that relationship, we have courses online, and all of our training starts off with that relationship building. And just by training your dog, you're going to build that relationship up. So you may start with high value food to get them into that mindset of training. Once you have that mindset of training, you can then continue that training, continue to build that relationship, to have your dog working with you because they want to work with you rather than just for that food.